You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here. You want to know how to live the life of your dreams? Well, then you must seek discomfort. Why? Because comfort kills us. We used to live in nature. For the majority of our time on this planet, human beings have been living in nature. And we're thinking like 200,000 years like that. This is when we started farming the land. And this is where we started inventing machines and creating the reality we live in now. But up until then, you were living in nature, hunting animals and gathering berries and root from the forest. That's what you were doing. It was constant discomfort and release. You had an urge, you were hungry, you acted on it. You were cold, you acted on it. Right? Now, you don't have to act on most things, right? So we get fat, we get lazy, we get unenthusiastic, we're not driven. But all of that has to come from within now. It used to come from without. It used to be a demand put upon us, and you died when you were 33, right, or 40, but that's another story, and you were still in the food chain, right? You were eaten by lions and whatever, cannibals and what do I know, right? But so, in this modern reality, the key to getting what you want and living an amazing life is discomfort. Because comfort is everything that we have achieved up until now. Driving in cars, not having to move. We go to work and we sit absolutely still for 8 hours in front of a computer, right? And so if you want to live the life that you were destined to, you have to move all the time. And that's discomfort. Because we all just want to, the body's going to say, well, relax, there's no lion chasing you, there's nothing dangerous, so why are you running? Why are you lifting heavy stuff when there's, no point? It doesn't understand it. The body's like a small child. It has no concept of these things. So you are going to be the one who pushes you through that urge to just stay put, right? To not do the dangerous thing or the uncomfortable thing. You are the one who pushes. And that is your task. That's the price you pay for this amazing reality we live in now. That's why life seems to be, if you want to be successful, it seems to be pushing through fear, pushing through discomfort, doing the things that does not feel good right now, but that is immensely good in the long term. That's the deal. That's the game. That's your primary objective, your primary game is to do just that every day. It might seem like a weird thing, but that's how it's set up. I don't know why, this is just how it is. But just so we're clear here, there is no comparison between the life of one who reacts all the time, who eats the ice cream, does the least possible he has to do, his relationships will suffer, his work, his financial situation will suffer, his body will suffer, or her body will suffer. That life, that whole way of looking at reality when you come from a place of not having that excess energy and enthusiasm in your life, that place is not where you want to be. You can say, oh, I'm an enjoyer of life. I enjoy good food. And no, you don't. You are simply living. But just so we're clear, there is no comparison in quality between the guy who is just doing the easiest stuff always. Eating the food, not moving very much, doing the least amount of work at work, all of that, sleeping, just going to bed whenever you crash completely, with no discipline, no pushing for discomfort. There is no comparison when it comes to quality of the emotions you feel and just your sense of joy in life. There is no comparison between that and then seeking discomfort. By seeking discomfort, you get the greatest amount of comfort in your life. That's the paradox, and you need to be pushing over here. Don't look to the other side of the fence and say, oh, that looks kind of, he's not doing anything. He can sleep in on Sundays, doesn't have to go for a run. That looks pretty. It's not. It's painful. And sometimes we need to try it out for long enough until we go, ugh, just get rid of this. I'm prepared to take the short-term pain for the long-term gain anytime now. And that's where you want to be. So go out and do that right now, every day. See you in the next video. You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here.